I just saw a video of Jacob Berger, like vibing in Egypt. And I have to say, man, this guy is a inspiration. Like, in a world full of these actors, these directors who like going all in the pro-genocidal rhetoric because they feel like their career will be affected, or they're even being paid. I reckon Michael Rapaport is being paid. Of course, they also have some sort of genocidal, psychopathic tendencies within their makeup, and also it's such a right-wing brain rot in order to think about politics in such a way that everything that you do is in service of your tribe or your whatever you think is your tribe, whether it's the entirety of the West or it's your ethnicity. It's ridiculous. It's so superficial. Like, simply being born into an ethnicity or a country doesn't mean, therefore, that everything that the country does is legitimate. Obviously not. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, but you have people like Jacob Berger who are the manifestation of what it means to have integrity. I just saw a video of him like just literally just vibing in Egypt to like Egyptian music and just enjoying the country, because he, unlike a lot of those people in Hollywood, those people who signed the letter trying to rescind Bisan Alder's nomination for best news feature headline at the Emmys. He doesn't give a crap about being cancelled. He's actually been attacked in response to his protests physically, but he still goes on because he understands what it means to have morals, integrity, living a life worth living a life that is admirable, rather than just being a cog in some wheel or being a kind of Borg mind in service of some empire. Like, what's happening right now is so morally atrocious that it requires propaganda, it requires lobbying to keep it afloat. If it was so obvious, if the reality was so obvious, it wouldn't require such lies and degenerate actions and omissions from our mainstream news. Just look at how BBC News reports, and BBC News is supposed to be like a centrist, a centrist liberal, a news outlet. Of course, it's gone downhill since it was owned by, I believe, or rather, one of the managers was Richard Sharp, a conservative. These people have no integrity. They're trying to maintain geopolitical allies. They're trying to maintain geopolitical hegemony, trying to maintain the hierarchy of racism. And then you have got these real mensch, people like Jacob Berger, people who I find very inspiring. And of course, he's not the only person of Jewish background who is vociferously fighting for Palestinian human rights. You got Norman Finkelstein. You got the OG, Noam Chomsky. You got Miko Palid. You got Gideon Levy. You got so many people out there. You got Sam Cedar, of course. You got Michael Brooks, who passed away. You got hundreds of people, Naomi Klein, who have come from Jewish background and are know where the moral fault lines lie and understand what's going on. It's the right wing that are at problem here. It's the right wing. It's the ideology of colonialism, and it's capitalism. Those are the main issues. It's might make right, which is essentially capitalism in its true fruition. And of course, there are issues with authoritarian forms of communism, issues with authoritarian forms of socialism, but you can't have a society built on might makes right, which is essentially capitalism in a free market, because it means that people who are born with money have a greater say in society. No, you need real democracy. You need some sort of democratic socialist kind of alternative to what's going on right now, because the world is in jeopardy. But anyways, I digress. What I like about Jacob Berger himself is like he's literally enjoying life, but also fighting the good fight. And I think you need that balance. You need to have that balance to ensure that you keep going, because this is a long, long fight. Freedom may not happen in our lifetime, but it must happen. And we must continue holding that torch and enjoying ourselves. We have to. There's no other way. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out Jacob Berger. I might put some videos, either in this one or in future ones, to just show you kind of what he's about, because I think his Instagram has been privatized, has been made private, considering attacks made on him, but he's still going strong, still very popular. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That'd be very much appreciated. Thank you.